Everything that has been done here today has been a higher frequency.
Yes.
Everything that has been done, from everything that has been said, from all the celebrations, even what has been done in the music, what has been done with Leslie, what has been done, everything to me has just taken on a different frequency here today. So I'm excited because we come, I'm going to quote Paul, what Paul's, I always say if he didn't say it, he should have said it. If he's not going to say it, I'm going to say it. But it says, I come not in the demonstration of the traditions of man, but I come in the demonstration of the power of the Spirit. How do you feel today a different vibration, a different frequency? And I want to say to you that are just not yet comfortable with all this demonstration, this is not just emotionalism. It's not Pentecostalism. This is because this thing is approaching us in the etheric cellular part of our bodies. And the body is finally starting to react to this inner self that we've all gone to visit. But the visitor is coming. You that have been visiting in meditation and contemplation and going within have received such a wonderful relationship with the inner being of yourself that is starting to feel welcome to come home in your outer life. Because the bondages and the blockages are being removed, new vibrational frequencies are creating new kind of vibrational vortexes that's opening up between these dimensions that is coming in. And what I'm saying to you, the inner is going to soon be the outer. Just like Jesus said in the book of Thomas. No wonder they took out the book of Thomas. Because he says when the inner becomes the outer and the outer becomes the inner, when up becomes down and down becomes up and the male becomes female, then you shall behold my kingdom on the earth. They never wanted. They knew it was in us. They said, keep it in them. But at HeartLight, we're not going to end up, if you keep this inner self too long, what has blessed you will betray you. What I mean, it will become your prisoner inside your physiology. This thing is coming, and the vibration is beginning to change the vibrational frequency of your etheric blueprint, which is what and where cellular replication comes from. Every cell that dies and remakes itself reads that blueprint in the etheric body. And I plan to do a workshop soon on that, and we're going to get into our etheric body, because I don't care how much you change this, it'll go back to the blueprint. You may hold a positive thought for a while, a few hours a day, or however good you've learned to hold on to it, but it'll always go back to the blueprint. The blueprint is what has to be changed, and that's what we want to do, and that's what's happening here. But I feel today not just what we've been talking about, but I feel it in its demonstration and manifestation. Everything that has been done here today has been a higher frequency. Everything that has been done, from everything that has been said, from all the celebrations, even what has been done in the music, what has been done with Leslie, what has been done, everything to me has just taken on a different frequency here today. So I'm excited because we come, I'm going to quote Paul, what Paul's, I always say if he didn't say it, he should have said it. If he's not going to say it, I'm going to say it. But it says, I come not in the demonstration of the traditions of man, but I come in the demonstration of the power of the Spirit. I'm tired of the demonstration of man's intellect. It is time for this word to be made flesh and dwell among us. It must become us that have a diabetic issue of our pancreas, But I'm looking to change the blueprint of my pancreas until it starts reading a different blueprint and vibration that has nothing to do with my insulin level. I just want to talk to you for a minute. Your moment was right on. I've got some arthritis going on my fingers right now, hard to button things and whatever. But one thing that I taught in Some Energetics, I taught them that if somebody comes to you with an arm pain, you don't treat the arm. You ask, what psychological pain is showing up as your arm?
All right now.
So I have to ask myself today, how am I handling something? You stir that up in there. And it's my right hand, which is controlled by my left, which is a male issue. Because it crosses over. Right controls left and left controls. So this is a workshop I want to do, and I want to take each one of our situations and break it down and try to find the subconscious reason and cause that she talked about of why this is happening to us. Let's change it. Let's put the axe at the root of the tree. You can chop down the tree, you can chop down the woods and the weeds and whatever, but if you don't get the root out, it's going to keep coming back. And that's why I want to get a little healing there, and the next thing you need a healing here, and then you get that one done and you need a healing there, because we never got to the root and the cause of it.
That's good. That's all right. That's good.
So this is a reality of what's happening to us as we're transitioning. Sometimes this week, I've had days I felt like the broken down caterpillar with the hope that I'm going to emerge as the butterfly.
Yes, sir.
There's things that are just crumbling psychologically, physically, emotionally, that I don't understand with my intellect, but with my faith heart. With my faith heart, with my faith wisdom. I know. I don't understand it, but I know. I said, I know that I know. And I know that I know that I know that this is exactly an appointed time for us to make this transition and transformation into the next level of what it means to be not human, but manus, or mankind. I want to use the Sanskrit word manus, which we get the word man. And I know the fact that we live in such a more prevalent time of the feminine and women. Take the women out of here. Guys, there's not much of us left. Although we have some pretty unique guys here that's got their yin and yang together, or they wouldn't be here. Men that don't are going to stay here. Because the goddess energy is so powerful here that it will scare some people who are still caught in the illusion of separation between the male and the female. I don't know why I'm saying this today. Terry, I feel you. I just want you to know, I feel you. Everybody wants me to get a dog. I'd love to have a dog. I love dogs. Have pets. I had 3 of them the last time. 2 poodles and a golden retriever. But I didn't like losing them. And I've never, even years later, come to the place that I know I don't have to deal with what I don't have. Now, that may change, and I'm open, but I'm just telling you, I want you to know it's a serious thing to lose a pet that has given you so much unconditional love and faithfulness. The thing we seek in each other, we find in our pets. So I don't take it lightly when somebody loses a pet, but I want you to know I feel you today, and it's all right. Do your grieving, do whatever you need to do, and know that whatever your pet was, it's not suffering today. Let's take a deep breath. I'm not going to be long because I tell you, we could leave right now and we'd say we had church. I'm close. The Spirit has been here. It has ministered to us in so many wonderful ways. What I'm trying to wind up here a little bit is just a summarization of what it means to move into and from a 3D church to a 5D community. So just some things that I want to remind you of that we've covered today for just a few moments. Religion is always otherworldly. Religion is about after you die, going to heaven. It's always in the future. It's about another world, but never that we can experience that right here and now. 5D spirituality brings the infinite down into the 3D world. Religion tries to take you out of the 3D world, literally, and take you to some heaven somewhere because they don't want you to know that heaven is in you. The word heaven is just a word, if you translate it in the bottom line definition, an elevated place is the word that is used, heaven there. It can mean the sky. So it's a kind of natural spiritual term. It's exoterical and esoterical. The exoterical is the heavens, the stars, the planets, the sun, so on and so forth. But there's nothing out there in the macrocosm that you don't have in the microcosm.
Yes.
If you could take one of your 50 trillion cells and look at it under an electron telescope and watch that little electron spinning around the nucleus, it'd be no different than looking into our universe and watching ourselves going around our sun. Everything that is out there is in you. That's the macrocosm, the big picture, but it reflects in you. Now, I'm going to be honest to you, although I accept, and with no judgment, the idea of astrology and whatever, because I think it has its place. I think all these things have their place. But I refuse to give my power to something out there. So I got to be honest with you. My birth date and my planet does not control. I'm going to start controlling it.
All right, you better say it.
This is why I don't know if I need to look at my horoscope to see my future. Because I'm now the co-creator of my future. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying there's not things that we've all benefited from these kind of things. But I'm telling you, 5D is taking us to a different dimension in which the way we have done some things are not going to work as well in the 5D as they did in 3D. How many of you feel the change, the shift? Religion is a message of escape. Escape to heaven, escape for the rapture. And even we who come from this Pentecostal emotional thing, we used God as our drug. God as a drug. I say that because a book that was written by Father Booth, When God Becomes a Drug, is such a powerful book to me. And I was thinking back in 1960s, 68, when I really had a pretty large church in Tulsa and was doing good and everybody was into being saved out of drugs and whatever. And I felt kind of left out because I'd never been on drugs. So nobody wanted to hear me because I was the good guy. They wanted to hear people who had made it out of drugs and whatever. That was kind of the popular speakers of that time. But now that I look back, I did have a drug. Every Sunday and every Wednesday, I got high. I let the music, I let the rhythm, I let the whole thing lift me up into an emotional place where I believed I had overcome the devil. At that moment, it felt like I had overcome every demon and every devil in me. Somebody hear me with ears, because everybody wanted me delivered. So sometimes under the influence of the drug, I felt delivered from who I am Don't make me say things. Read between the lines. But I was in a religion in which I was the bad person. I was someone God cannot love. I was not normal. I was not like every other guy in the world, and therefore I wanted that deliverance so bad because I wanted to be pleasing to that God that I served then. So I did everything they said, and I let them whip me up into some frenzy to believe that I had overcome. But when the drug wore off by Tuesday, and I was back into my sin nature, I needed Wednesday prayer meeting because I needed more drug. I'm not talking about that here. I'm saying this to tell you what's happening here is not some emotional Pentecostal thing. It's because of vibration and frequency that we've been talking about the years and years that we've been here in HeartLight. And it's working. That's what I'm excited about. I'm tired of preaching things that's going to happen, going to happen, going to happen. I said, I want to, before I leave this dimension, I want to see heaven come to earth. I want to see wholeness come to impartiality. I want to see peace come to war. I want to see love and oneness come out into the time of racism. I want to see people understand who has not the same orientation. I want them to see that we're all one and we're all heading for the same place, and that is the state of awakenment. No time to play church. No time to dance around it. Either it's real or it's not. Either it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. All my life I've heard people say, in God's time. In God don't have no time. God don't have no time. God have no time. You're the only one with time. You invented time. It's up to you to use time. It's time for you to get up here and say, this is my time. Can you say it with me? This is my time. This is my time. This is my time. Woo! Religion sees humanity as degenerative, always heading toward death and sickness and old age and whatever. Spirituality is regenerative humanity. It's about evolution to the next level of what it means to be a human being on this planet. Religion is always going to the light. Spirituality is being the light. Religion is who you become. Protestant, Catholic, Baptist, what you become. Spirituality is who you are, what you are. Religion is centered in the churches of buildings. Spirit is centered in living and in the heart. Religion ends in the church. Spirituality says it begins in places of research and remembering. Religion is to preach. Spirituality is to teach. Yes. Religion is brainwashing or converting people. Spirit is only assisting people to be transformed by the renewing of their own mind. Yes. Religion is our language. It's what we say and makes us different. As a Baptist may talk different than a Methodist, and a Methodist may talk different than a Catholic, and a Catholic may talk different than a New Thought person. And we find out in the language we are more divided. Spirit, we must become the study of self-realization. This is the difference. And what our intent to be here today as a fifth dimensional model, and I hope for others. I don't know how Spirit's going to work this out, But HeartLight is a new cell in a new embodiment that is getting ready to show up on the planet. We have to use technology, I know. I know it's the only way to reach a world that's online. I want to give you, I'm going to close with an example of something. We didn't sing it today because we didn't get to it, but I want to show you. I'm taking all my old songs I've been singing and changing them to 5D songs with the help of AI. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, the AI I use is an AI that knows me. We have fed so much to the academy of my stuff into AI, it quotes me, and David says, and David teaches, and David. And it does it a little bit better than I do. So I'm not good at doing this, but there's a song that we sing, I know all things work together for my good. Every step is ordered of the Lord. For I came out of God, we are the living word. We only do what we hear Spirit say. Here's what a 5D version of that song is. We know that all things flow together as they should. Each path unfolds in light and highest good. For we shine out of source. We are the living word. And we only follow what we feel Spirit say. My life is not confined, it's guided free. The Mother Father brought us here to be. We transmute fear to grace. We uplift time and space, walking only where we feel Spirit lead. I'm going to take all of the songs that we sing and I'm going to raise them out of 3D into 5D words for us. Because somebody's got to speak in new tongues. Sometimes we speak in unknown tongues, but we got to speak in new tongues. And we got to take the old and make it new. Oh, hallelujah. Yes. Hallelujah.